grab the netting and drag them out.
I'm trying to think. Would they have them tied to a post?
What my thought is
I
right
would
now,
guess not. I mean, there were gnolls in there. The gnolls would probably be watching. Okay, yeah, I
right.
would
What
say
my
yeah.
thought is, I'm 6'6", and my arms could encompass probably two good figures easily.
Yeah, I know what you're
I could
saying.
drag one by the
Okay,
net and drag the other two out of the house.
okay, one of them is tied to a pole, the other one isn't.
That it's not in the net.
Yeah, they're both in nets. Just one is tied to a pole.
Hmm.
You can make a strength check against a pole in order to try to get it out.
Okay, that's actually going to be a tiny bit easier.
The ropes are a bit burned off, so it shouldn't be that hard of a check.
All right, all right. All right. I'm gonna roll strength to get this. Let's see. I'm gonna plus 3 now. All right, roll strength. Come on, don't mess with me now.
Okay, you managed to tear him out of the thing, and you should be able to pick up both of the small figures with netting. However, that still leaves that one guy who's got a burning fire on his hand, and is like right below some fire.
Well, I'm hoping that I can just
Well, I mean, like you're
either
all below
stumble out
fire.
with
I
him.
mean, like
Right. If I can either get out in my next turn, then I will. So,
I mean, you could probably save all of them. You can probably save those three, plus also the guy next to you, assuming he isn't too horribly burned, if you were to stay in there and suffer some fire damage yourself.
I will absorb the fire damage myself for this turn.
Okay. Trying to see how much health you have. Because you threw a fairly
Uh,
sizable bomb. Um,
I have 32 health.
okay. So I would say, so, so are you gonna throw the first two out right now?
What?
So which two are you throwing out first?
I'm gonna throw out the ones that were injured first.
Okay, so like, the two that are on fire right now.
Um, yeah.
Okay, so you throw them out and take 2d6 points of fire damage for being in the heat of it.
Okay. You gonna roll that, or you want me to, or
Yeah, I'll roll it for you.
okay?
You take max damage.
Ow,
Holy crap. He's down to 20? Jesus.
man. I'm gonna suffer to
In
get
theory,
these
you
people out
can.
of
In
here.
theory, you can technically stay in there for 2 more rounds before being knocked unconscious.
Right.
Actually, no, you have orc
Is there
velocity,
not?
so you can
Is
actually
there
go a bit
another
longer.
doctor in the audience?
Magnus
I
is
got
technically a
heal.
doctor.
I got heal and a
Okay.
crap ton of it.
Okay, so
Well, yeah.
gnolls are still moving now since Dr. Cedric's turn is up right now.
I'm hoping that the people who are on fire are about right here.
Yeah, Leon, your turn.
Okay, I still see guys I need to kill. Because I can't really do much over there.
So do you want to just keep killing gnolls?
Actually, you know what? I could if I make I can make a double move and try. So I'm actually
Okay.
gonna go over there and help Cedric. That's
Okay.
45 feet, so I can.
Yeah, I'll allow you to pick up one guy and throw him out. There are still two other figures in there that Cedric is not thrown out yet, and the two still huddled in the corner.
Okay, so I'll grab the one, and then I'm gonna move towards the corner to grab them.
You can only grab one of them with that amount of move. Because you remember, this is taking place in this about 6 seconds.
I know,
so.
but I'm not saying I'm gonna chuck them out. I'm just grabbing onto them and getting ready to take them out.
Okay, so yeah, so you grab onto one of the burning figures and another one of the people huddled in the corner, and you are prepared to take them out. Suko, your turn.
Okay, what are my options?
You can
Keep
try
fighting
to go into
or keep fighting.
keep fighting, or go into the fire and try to help out.
I'll keep
I think
fighting.
we don't want to clog up the people. We don't want to clog up the area with people in the fiery building.
I said I'll
That's
Just
keep
true.
fighting, so
yeah.
Okay.
So have him hit
So roll
that
to
note
hit.
there.
Roll to
Okay.
hit, or because the guy in front of you is still not dead.
Christ.
He has 2 HP.
Okay, 2. I got 13, I believe.
To hit.
5 plus 6 plus 2. So.
To hit.
Okay, so
Yeah, you
roll
hit.
damage.
Roll damage. Yeah, roll damage.
Each insta kill for strength bonus.
7
Yeah.
damage.
Okay. Magnus, your turn.
All right. Well, I was gonna go into the fire, but then Leon kind of went there, and my thought process would be the same as Cedric. As okay, we have 2 people in there. They should be able to take care of that. I'll just go for the big guy.
Okay, so you're gonna go to the big guy, and what now?
I'm actually just gonna. He's still unconscious, right?
Yeah.
Throw his
Alright,
head
so I'm
in with
actually.
your fist.
Coup de
I'm
grace
just
a full
gonna
round, so
actually.
you have to make an attack
Yeah.
against him.
So I'm actually just gonna. I'll make a basic attack against him this time, and then just kill him next turn.
So punch him in the gut.
Yeah, just like I'll aim for like the gut or the nuts or something like that.
Okay, so
Okay.
he's not.
So
Okay, so he's not face down like I thought he was.
No, he's not face
So-
down.
do you
Damn,
even
I
want me
was
to
just
roll
aiming
the
for the
attack
spine.
since he's stationary?
Roll damage.
What is it? Double damage?
No,
he's
because you're not doing a
unconscious.
coup de grace. You're just rolling damage.
Okay.
So that is actually Okay, that is trying to find the stats here. Where was he? No. Okay, pardon me, give me a second here. So he takes how many points of damage? 9?
Mm-hmm. Currently.
Okay. 9. Okay, there we go. Dr. Cedric, your turn.
All right. Am I still holding anyone, or what's the deal?
No, you just tossed them outside. Because you
Alright,
use
where's the
like a
next-
standard action to get over. You used like a move action to get over there.
Right. Where's the next people?
Or
Or the next,
Leon, there is one more guy on your left, and one person still huddled up in front of you.
What about the guys that
So
are in the
they're-
net?
Huh?
What about the guys that are in the net?
Leon got one of them.
Okay.
And
so there's 2 more people.
yeah, 2 more. 2 is still
All right.
burning.
Okay. Where are they at this point?
Here, like right on your adjacent squares.
Right there and there.
Yeah.
All right. Can I, as a move action, grab them? And then
You
take
can use
another
a full
move
round
and get
action
them
to
out?
throw them out.
All right. I'm taking a full round action and throwing them out of the fire.
Okay. Okay, you take 2d6 points of fire damage. And Leon, you you're at the start of your turn. You take 7 points of damage. Dr.
Oh,
Cedric.
yeah. I know.
Leon, you take 6 points of damage.
Okay, so I have the 2 with me, right?
Yeah, you can throw them out as a standard action to move out, because you grabbed onto them last time.
I can just drag them out.
Well, that too.
So yeah, I bring them out. We get out of the
Okay.
next fire.
Okay. So, Suko, your turn.
The building's
I'm
gonna
just
collapse.
going to keep
Oh,
it.
my turn.
Okay, so the guy I was attacking died, right?
Yeah, he's dead.
Okay, I go to another. There's still more gnolls, right?
There are 5 more.
Get
All
there.
of them blind.
Or you can get there. Or there.
Any within 15 feet of each other?
No.
Oh,
Damn.
Yeah,
Oh.
no.
Go after
So
another
right,
one.
left, or bottom?
Surprise me.
just
Okay, I'm
take
gonna
him to
move
that.
you. I'm gonna move you down here, so that way you go in close range on the next one. Roll to hit.
Uh,
I did not hit, because that would be an effective 11.
Okay. Magnus, your turn.
Alright, now I'm just gonna do a coup de grace on this guy.
Okay, roll crit damage.
So what is that? That's roll d10 plus 3 times 2.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm sorry, it's d8, but still.
Okay, so that's your max. So you get 18 points of damage for
Yeah.
your crit. Okay. So I'm gonna go look at the rules for critic rod to see if you kill him one strike or not.
He has to do a fortitude check, I believe.
I know. That's why I'm saying I gotta make a fortitude check. I'm trying to see how much the DC is. Um, give me a second. PF30 is being slow.
Hmm.
There we go. So critic rod. Okay, so he's gotta make a D20 plus 8, which he can actually make, surprisingly, but he needs to crit it. Which he doesn't.
Nope.
So you snap his neck.
Pretty much.
Okay, Dr. Cedric, your turn.
All right. Dr. Cedric's getting the hell out of the front building.
Yeah.
First of all,
Yeah, okay,
he's
so
gonna
get out of
step
there. Yeah.
here, I believe. All right, where are the burned people around him?
Um,
Kind of
do
here
you want me
and
to
kind
put
of here.
tokens, or
Well,
do you want me to
yeah,
put
just because he
tokens?
needs to heal them.
Remember, some of them are still on fire.
Right.
There
I'm
aren't
hoping
actually
that
that
they're
many
rolling.
portraits of burning people, so,
I'm hoping that they rolled a little bit when he like threw them on the ground, extinguished the flames. You know.
well, no, I mean, like, they're hitting their arms, they're hitting the parts of them that are on fire.
So
Like,
they're all patting
right,
out the
so-
fire.
Their instinct.
Right, and that is a standard action. So they should be able
So
to do
which
that
one do you want to
themselves.
examine first? There are two tied to, there are the two nets, and there are two on fire right now. Which one do you want to check first?
He's not checking. He's throwing bombs.
Oh, healing energy. Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So you heal them. Roll damage. Roll heal damage.
Heal
Heal
damage?
damage.
What?
Roll heal damage.
So
Okay, so
18
you
health.
Damages
heal.
them, but you also heals them by that much. So.
Wait, are you healing your? Are you dropping it at your feet? As in, are you hitting yourself, or are you hitting one of them?
I was making sure to have them. That's why I was asking where they were. I'm trying to
Well,
like
there are
Nova
four
it
of
up.
them. So there are three out here and one over here.
And I've
All
got
right,
2 over with
so
me.
Yeah.
one on myself is good, and I'm telling Leon to bring the others over.
Yep.
So it's
Okay,
centered
so
here, so they all get 10.
so they all heal by 10, and you heal 18.
Right.
Of course, they're still on fire. They're just healing.
Well, they should have a standard action to pat out the fire.
They're trying to, but they're not doing too well at it.
Splash some sand on them.
I mean, you could do that, but the problem is that this is like burnable grass. But I mean, like, I'm not counting as burning though. That's the thing.
I said sand, not grass.
Okay, so Leon, your turn.
So I'm gonna drag them over closer to Dr. Cedric.
One of them is still on fire. The other one isn't.
Well, that's only a move action. I can make a move action, and then I'm gonna help
I know.
pat them down and get them
Okay,
no longer on
so
fire.
If you put them here,
Uh,
like they can just Nova all around us.
do you want to pat this
Sure.
guy down first, or do you want to pat this guy down first?
I really don't know.
Okay. So pat the guy on your. Yeah. Okay. So you pat one of them down. There are still 3 on fire.
Still.
Zuko, your turn.
Okay, attacking again.
Here we have Leon and Cedric playing heroes, and we have Magnus snapping necks and Zuko bumping heads.
I would. Let's see. I still get a plus
not
2 to
take
hit
out
them,
of
right?
Huh?
I get a plus 2 to hit them, right?
They get a -2 to dodge you.
Okay.
That's one way of putting it. Yes. You get a +2,
I just-
but they lose their dex. Is what happens.
No, they get
Okay.
them. Wait. Just hit them.
I effectively got a 26, so.
Okay, roll damage.
Max damage, 10 points.
Still has 1 HP left.
Max damage. Base damage 12. Dead already.
Magnus, your turn.
I call over to Leon and Cedric. Is anyone else still in there?
Yep. We got it.
No.
Okay. So 5,
multiple
10,
inquiries
15,
cannot
20.
respond.
So since
so-
there's no one else in there, I'm just gonna go down and attack.
Of course, there's still some with burnt skin. Some of them still on fire. Okay,
Yeah, but
Magnus.
we got
Gonna
2 guys
attack
there,
them
and they're yeah, so they
Okay.
got that.
So roll to hit. That's a hit. Roll damage.
I'd have loved if he gotten another one.
6. Okay. Dr. Cedric, your turn.
All right, he's gonna pat one out and
Okay.
Nova another.
And you're gonna what the
So-
other?
He's gonna throw down another healing bomb, so 10 to everybody to every square around him.
Okay.
Yay.
You are subtracting these from your bomb list, right?
Yeah, I'm about to.
Okay. Leon, your turn.
There's still one guy on fire, right?
Yeah, specifically 2, yeah.
Shit, I only have one standard action. Son of a bitch.
Well, no, he's just healed then, so it should be fine.
It should be, but I'm still gonna pat one of them down. I guess get the fire out.
By the way, this tent is gone.
The first
Like
one.
the tent is
Yeah.
gone.
I expect
And technically
it to be.
this tent is also gone, and technically this tent is also gone. I mean, he's burned down
Everything
all.
is gone.
The tents are in rubble. People are on the ground dead. The bonfire's out. It basically looks like fire just rained down upon the place.
It did.
Well, it did.
It did, yeah.
It pretty much did, man.
I just said it looks like fire just rained down upon the place. I never said it didn't. I just said it looks like that. Leon, your Suko, your turn.
My turn? Okay. Attacking again. Eight plus 16.
Okay, that's a hit. Roll damage.
That would be a 9.
Okay. So he's dead. Magnus, your turn.
And I start moving to the next one, by the way.
Okay.
Did my roll go off because it kind of crashes, so I hit the button?
No.
Okay. Give me
Goodbye.
like 5 seconds for it to actually load up.
Yeah, that's interesting. Did it
What?
crash like that? It didn't roll.
Still fighting, yes.
We're not only fighting,
There
we're
we go.
like we're saving, burning people and stuff like that.
Okay, so you hit him both times. And here we go, Magnus. He's dead. Dr. Cedric, your turn. There's still one guy on fire.
Patting him down.
Okay. Noel's turn. Still moving around. I'm just gonna move him closer to you guys since they don't know really what's going on. Leon, your turn.
So all that's left is to kill these last guys now.
Well, like they are. How do I put it? They are healed and they are put out of fire, but they're still burned and need to be treated for long-term injury.
Yeah, but that's about all I can do. I don't really have much of a heal skill.
I'm just letting you know that's what needs to be done.
So I'm gonna charge this this other guy.
Assuming you need to save them, that is.
I should be
That's
able
it.
to
Roll
save him.
damage.
I don't need to. He's dead.
Wait,
But sure, I'll roll damage.
I know. I just want to see. Now that the crisis is over,
Pain.
yeah, you chop his head in two. Okay, Zuko, your turn.
Okay. Anyone that can still attack?
What?
Move
Yeah.
towards no. Okay.
No, you already did. You're in front of him.
Just making sure. Okay, roll to attack. That's a 17 base, so
Okay,
yeah,
roll
that hits.
damage. Oh, by the way, Remy, you know Armored Core Verdict Day is out, right?
Huh?
You know Armored Core Verdict Day is out, right?
Never heard of it. 6 damage.
The sequel to 5.
Okay, so new Armored Core game. Gotcha.
Yeah. Magnus, your turn.
Alright, since I see Leon's already gone off to kill more things, I'm gonna come on over and start applying healing to these guys.
Okay. You can. 2 of them are critically wounded. The other ones are fine. More specifically, the guys who are on fire in the back and the guy who's on fire on the head.
So
Well,
can the positive
I'll-
energy bomb heal them or not?
They healed them. They like knitted together the wounds, but that doesn't stop any brain damage. So you should probably get on long-term healing right now.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm the guy
sure
with the
he
fire
is
to the
good.
head.
Like there's a difference between patching up wounds, like healing positive energy does, versus preventing burns.
Right. Magnus, what's your heal skill?
12.
Okay. Alright. Good.
Yeah, it's 12. Alright, so I'm gonna take a heal check on the guy with the thing to the head.
Okay. Roll a heal.
Oh, he ain't taking nothing!
Good. You managed to apply. You managed to make the grass and use it as kind of a how do I put it? Like you take the grass, you spit on it to make it wet and moist, and you apply it onto his head to reduce heat to his head, and also
Yeah.
afterwards you hold it down so that way it gets every you like rub it around so that way it gets every area.
Hell, I might need one of those with all the sunburn I got.
Dr. Cedric, your
Eat
turn.
me.
Do it yourself!
It's
Dr.
bad.
Cedric's gonna make a heal check on the next worst case.
Okay. He pours some water on his back and makes sure to be very gentle when applying it to rub it around. And you start. Pardon me.
I also have pain killing drugs for him as per my
Yeah, and if
anesthetic
you want,
thing.
you can give him those.
Yeah, I have painkillers as per my 5th level Chirurgian thing. Anesthetic.
And you put his band-aids over his back because I believe. Wait, do any of you have first aid kits?
Nope.
Nope.
Oh, Dr.
Yeah.
Cedric does. Okay, so yeah, you put band-aids over his back. Cause I know Magnus doesn't have a first aid kit. I mean, like you take a -2 to heal check because of the first aid kit, but you still got a 30, so that's pretty good.
I thought it was
Leon,
if you
your
had it, you got a +2.
It's both.
No. If you're treating for
Oh, it's
long-term
both?
healing, you get -2.
Okay, well, still.
I
Because
believe
it's
it's
hard
a
to treat for
combination of
long-term
both.
healing without band-aids or like bandages.
I'm gonna move 30 feet, which is a standard move action. And I'm actually going to make this one a power attack, which means I give up 2 on my attack, so it's basically it's an 11 here.
The heck? Why
That's
did my
it.
thing just
Roll.
crash again?
And I add...
Okay, Suko, your turn.
Okay. Is there
Anthony, you here?
there's still gnolls alive, right?
Just
Yeah,
one in
one
front of you.
Okay. Go after that guy and attack.
Okay, roll to hit.
Effectively a 16.
Okay,
If he's
roll
blinded.
damage. Roll damage.
Okay. Rolled off. 8.
Okay, he's dead. So, the tents are burning down. The bonfires exploded. There's still
Now it's
stink cloud.
extinguished. There's a difference.
Like it's gone. The fire's gone. The rest of the tents are burning down. There are still screaming coming from the people who are being treated, and the most, if not all, of the gnolls are dead.
All right. I'm gonna, since I see Cedric's got the healing taken care of for the moment, I'm gonna just move up here and start looting the big guy.
Okay. Cedric, there are still 2 people that need to be prepared for long-term healing, but they're not in critical condition.
Alright, can I hit them first with a bomb and then a heal check?
Well, no, they're already healed full. It's just that they're burned.
Alright, well, here's 2 heal checks then.
Okay. So yeah, you treat that one pretty well. Okay, so basically, on the knoll in front of you, there's a battle axe of a large size. And you notice in the rubble there was a chest, but it's been burned down now, and there's nothing left of it. Inside the
I
war
search
tent.
around. I search around in the rubble, seeing if I can find any money.
Okay, roll perception.
Because that takes a lot of heat to melt metal.
I know, but roll
Yeah,
perception.
or really anything in there.
You managed to find a solid 10 gold among all of them, but the rest of it you can't seem to find.
Actually, I'm sorry. Add one more to that. Apparently, I didn't update my sheet. Update
Yeah,
that
same
on here.
result. Same result.
Okay, so 10 gold.
Yeah. The rest of it's somewhere
Alright.
among the rubble, or really be really hard to find. Suko, what do you want to do?
Not much. I just want to know how much XP we got.
Anybody else?
I have nothing really else. I can do.
Treating patients.
Okay.
I'll go around searching all the bodies in the gold count, but not after that, no.
Yeah.
Oh, and I
Yeah,
call
there's-
Leon over, see if he wants the axe.
We'll take the axe. We can sell it for something.
Yeah, I mean, well, sell, give.
Sell.
One of the two.
Sell.
Give.
Do you want to be sliced in half?
So, yeah, World War III just happened.
Again.
Any gold on
In case you
the
forgot-
other knolls?
No.
Okay.
Because, Ren,
just
in case you
spears.
forgot, we did something similar to the troglodytes.
Yeah, but there were no
Oh.
pesky, non-troglodyte prisoners to burn.
True.
Well, troglodytes don't take prisoners.
So who did we save? Like you said, there were no.
Well, there are a bunch of the nurseries burned down over here.
Well, you said that was all
And
no.
huh? Yeah, pretty much all gnolls. And it appears you have saved 2 halflings, 1 elf, and 3 humans.
Well,
Cool.
Okay.
Once the combat's over, I go to them and say, of course, in Undercommon, do any of you speak Undercommon?